Hello, I'm Linda Link. I'm doing my current events video for my microeconomics class 201. The start of the busiest season for housing begins President's Day. The spring housing market will be more competitive than past years due to the record low of houses for sale. To make the situation even worse, there is a threat of rising mortgage rates. Compared to last year, there are 10% fewer homes and prices depreciate faster when there are at least 40% fewer homes for sale. Home prices is increasing a lot faster than individuals' incomes. This is even with the economy and employment improvement. The housing market is not the only thing that is struggling, so are the contractors and builders due to the high cost of building supplies, labor, and high prices of land. The high cost of building sometimes will cause a family to go to the housing market to buy a home with lower mortgage rates. Hopefully, with the economy picking up, this will help the housing market. The country has struggled for a long time now trying to survive. Unemployment at a high time rate and no increases in salaries, causing some families to lose their dream of owning a home. Sometimes it's easier to rent. At least some of the hidden costs of owning will be paid by the owner. Now the country seems to be striving. More jobs are being created and individuals are feeling more comfortable with the direction of our country. Once people have encouragement with the economy, people are more likely to follow their dreams, go after what they've been dreaming about. Online shopping is the trend in today's world. It makes life easier for more competitive and fast-paced for retailers. Over the past 10 years, the industrial real estate sector has been through some structural changes. Retailers have had to reshape their supply chain along with the logistic companies because of the demand. The industrial sector has made commercial real estate performances global due to the surge of online shopping demand. The investors now question is if the e-commerce growth will continue to spruce the sector. Improvements are always needed. The online shopping plays a factor for retail sales globally where growth far exceeds the rest of retail. It's more or less efficient. It's much less efficient from the distribution to stay directly to the internal consumer than to a store, which requires twice as much room for the sales. In order to meet demand effective and efficiently, logistic companies employ innovation distribution agencies are making better use of space through multifunction facilities. Another factor will play a big part of online shopping is the ability for the companies to fill last-minute orders. Online shopping is convenient for customers. You shop from home and yes, even from work. If you're a homemaker and have children, it makes it so much easier to shop than having to take out the children, especially if the weather's bad. You can find any and everything on the internet. The same deals or discounts are found online shopping as in the retail stores. I do enjoy, along with others, going to the retail stores because it gives me an opportunity to look face to face at the merchandise and can try it on instead of taking a chance of how the item will look on you and not buying something and having to return. You have the opportunity to ask for assistance if needed, and there is no shipping and handling fee. I guess the one thing I really enjoy going to the retail stores would be to have the chance to go out and enjoy the day or the evening. There's been some differences about the iPhone. Consumers are complaining about how slow the iPhone was and the battery did not stay charged. Now Apple has come up with a plan. The customer has had the choice of choosing between the speed of the phone or the life of the battery. The new version of Apple's mobile iOS operation system will allow the owners to turn off parts of the iPhone software, which slows down to save the battery. The company has already slowed the phones to prevent problems in what iPhone had done to help the customers from cutting off unexpectedly. Now batteries would have helped the speed of the phones where older batteries would experience a slowdown. Apple ends up apologizing for the problem after all the fallout from surprising and unknown facts. Apple also offered discount battery replacements to people who were having problems with the software. A slew of lawsuits formed around the world were filed against Apple because of the customers were upset with the performance of the phones, and Apple was not upfront with the problem, and customers weren't given a choice. The chief executive of Apple, Tom Cook, informed that they should have handled the situation better and tried to emphasize this was not done so Apple customers would have to purchase a new iPhone by slowing the older iPhones down. Apple has been well known for their technology, the iPhones, the iPads, and the computers. They have astonished the world with the power of these phones, and Apple should have had confidence in their products, their sales, and their performance to let them speak for themselves. It makes us wonder, was this a coax of Apple to sell more phones? If this is the case, Apple will or would not admit to it. iPhones are not cheap. People expect to get some services from customer and the technology for what they pay for the phones. There are some people who work too hard and to give up things to get what they want, and they expect the best. Thank you.